Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video we are doing my May June empties, and holy moly, there's a lot. This basket is full, it's overflowing. We're going to be here for a while, so let's jump on straight into it and get on with the reviews, and I'll let you know if I will be repurchasing any of this stuff inside here. I'm going to start off with the two biggest tubs here. I feel like I finished a lot of like big stuff and hair care stuff this past month. So I finished my Doterra protecting shampoo and smoothing conditioner. These were big like salon size bottles that my mum gave me. These did last me a very long time, being like almost a litre each. I didn't love the formula and what it did to my hair, but I did really enjoy the fact that they were like salon size, and the fact that I didn't have to like buy shampoo and conditioner for a long time. So, you know, if I had the opportunity to buy these bigger salon size bottles, I would definitely jump at it, because I like having it just like in my shower and not having to think about it or purchase it for a while. At the moment, I'm using some Briogeo products just to give it a try and try a different brand. This also was another hair care item. I'm not exactly sure what the brand was, but this was like a custom conditioner that my hairdresser made for me when I had purple hair. So if you do have any kind of color treated hair and your hair struggles to like hold on to the color, particularly if it's like a vibrant color, I would recommend talking to your hairdresser to get them to like create a custom shampoo or conditioner for you, and that way it'll help you maintain your color a little bit better. This definitely stained like my shower. I've got parts of my shower that are like purple still, purpley blue color still, but it did really help with like maintaining between visits to the hairdresser when I had the purple hair, because my hair just does not hold on to any kind of color very well. Next we have the Michael Todd Pearl and Silk face mask. This is supposed to be like a exfoliating face mask. Not the greatest mask I've ever tried. I definitely wouldn't repurchase it. I didn't find it really did anything, and you know, my general like glycolic acid toners that I have worked a lot better than this, so definitely wouldn't pick it up. Aveeno Stress Relief Moisturizing Lotion. I think I picked this one up on sale from Woolies or something. So it was really good. I like having like a bigger bottle. I would use this over night time as like a hand moisturizer or a body moisturizer. Hubby helped me use it as well. So it was really good, versatile product. It's not the like most amazing moisturizer I've ever tried, but you know, it's a good like everyday run-of-the-mill general moisturizer. But if you need something heavier, I would probably recommend going for something more targeted for like super dry skin. This was promoted to me as a product that was really good for like oily sensitive skin. I am inclined to heavily disagree. Maybe for sensitive skin, but not for oily skin. This is the Pixie Pink Salt Cleansing Oil. I did not enjoy this cleansing oil. I found it to be one of the thicker cleansing oils, and I just don't enjoy cleansing oils like that. Oils that leave like a film that you really need to like work off, or don't get your makeup off completely. I found that problem with this one. It did last a while. I think it lasted me like maybe a month and a half. I probably was overusing it by the end of it just to get rid of it, but I have my my cleansing oil back in my life, my one true love back in my life, and I will not be repurchasing this. Very big disappointment. I just found it too thick, and I've quickly discovered recently that I'm not a massive fan of the thicker cleansing oils. I prefer something that is almost like an oil to a milky cleansing oil. So when you like, when the water hits it, it kind of works into a milky kind of texture and works your makeup off that way. I prefer like the thinner type, and they don't leave the residue lying around. I just feel like the residue just upsets my oily skin a bit, just having too much oil on my skin. Hideaway Tropical Punch Whipped Soap. I am a massive fan of the Hideaway whipped soaps. They normally last me a couple of months, like just one of these little 100-gram tubs. I think they normally last me like 2 to 3 months. They come as like a solid soap almost in these tubs. So I just get my loafer wet, I do a couple of turns in the tub until it foams up, and then I pop this away and I continue to like foam up my loofah and then go about washing my body. So I find that these are really good value because I find that they last me a while. If you are in the habit of like scooping like a big scoop out of this, these aren't going to last you very long. I really like the formula of the whip soaps, and these come in like a million different scents. Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush Body Fragrance Mist. I love this stuff. I think this is like my second or third bottle of this body mist. If this comes in a pack at Christmas time that I like, I probably will pick it up and, you know, bring another bottle into my collection. But I really like it. It smells kind of like caramel popcorn to me. I really like the scent of it. I know some people don't, but I really enjoy the scent, and I like it when I can get this body spray in like a bundle pack. They always come out at Christmas time. Mary Kay Botanical Effects Invigorating Scrub. This was a really nice gentle scrub. This whole range from Mary Kay is kind of targeted for like preteen or teenage skin. So it's nice and gentle on your skin. You can't get Mary Kay in Australia anymore, but I'm still working through some of the products that I have stashed away in my cupboard. So, you know, you'll see Mary Kay products pop up here and there. Sand and Sky Pink Clay Purifying Face Mask. I actually quite like this face mask. I do have a couple of other clay face masks in my collection at the moment, but I think when I get through all of them, I might definitely consider picking this one up. I just find that it seems to really be effective at helping like clear out my skin. So I enjoy it. I think it's not like overly stripping as well. It doesn't leave your face like super crackly and dry afterwards. It definitely does. You definitely do need to put moisturizer on after, but it just doesn't leave your skin feeling like the Sahara Desert. And I feel like it does a good job at like drawing the crap out. Swispers Facial Cleansing Wipe. This was like a single use sample that I got from somewhere. It was shit. It was really shit. The Wonder Honey Green Reparative Sheet Mask. This was a nice sheet mask. I think this is the last one that I had from this particular brand. The Wonder sheet masks are actually really nice. So I wouldn't personally pick them up myself because I just find sheet masks really wasteful. So I'm just slowly working through my stash, and once it's gone, I'm not going to purchase anymore. I used up a set of these Vaso Reverser Microneedling Pimple Patches. I find these really good. They are expensive. However, I think a pack of these is like $40 or $50 in Australia, and you only get 8 little patches. So they are very expensive, but I find if you get those like really deep, sore, almost like cystic acne spots pop up, and I get them pop up every now and then, and like they're normally on my chin area, and they get really quite sore and they're super deep. So I always pop these on them. So I only get them pop up like every once in a while. If you are using this on the regular, it's going to end up being very expensive for you. But I think if you are like me and you find you only ever get the occasional like really sore, deep pimple pop up, then these ones are a good one to go through. And I feel like it helps kind of draw it out better, like it brings it to a head better. And it also helps clear it up a bit quicker as well. Main Club Crybaby 5-in-1 Deep Conditioner. This is a hair conditioner sample that I got. I got a lot of uses out of this. It was nice on my hair. It smelled nice. Probably wouldn't repurchase it though. It was only just okay. Nair Precision Hair Removal Cream for the face. This can be very harsh on your skin if you're not careful. You really need to make sure your skin isn't like overly sensitive or going through any sensitive stages, because it can be very harsh on your face if you are using it on your face. So I would definitely recommend proceeding with caution with this. I personally prefer like waxing, sugaring, anything like that. What is it? Like dermaplaning, anything with like the razors, or waxing or sugaring. Waxing or sugaring is still like harsh on your facial skin, but I find the recovery is a lot better, and it doesn't, you know, if your waxer is good, it doesn't burn your skin. Whereas this, I find, yes, it gets rid of the hair, but you run the risk of burning your skin. Smashbox Contour Stick. I think this was the Smashbox 3-in-1, I don't remember what it was called, but this was the bronzer stick. I really like the formula of these pencils, but you can't get them anymore. If I could get them, and if I could buy them in the individual, they came in a trio set with a bronzer, contour, highlighter. If I could get them individually, I would definitely consider repurchasing it because I really like the formula and it lasted forever. The Ordinary Ascorbyl Tetra Isopalmitate Solution, 20% in vitamin F. This, I am currently working on my second bottle of this in my collection. It's a vitamin C serum. I really like it. It's a decent price. I think I get this for like between like $27 and $30 from Adore Beauty. You can get them from Priceline as well. I think it's a nice vitamin C serum. It is quite a liquidy formula, so if you like a thicker type vitamin C serum, this is definitely not it. It is like very runny, but it's a nice one. I do enjoy it. And like I said, I'm on to my second bottle already. The Guess Bella Vita perfume. This was okay. Not a massive lover. I definitely wouldn't purchase it. This one is the TTA Amour Eau de Parfum. Again, it was all right. I wouldn't purchase it. Tocca Florence perfume. I've got 2 samples here. I'm not a massive lover of the Tocca perfumes. I find them very overpowering and I wouldn't purchase any of them, but I do always use up the samples when I get them, but I'm not a massive lover of them. Some of them I find can give me a headache. Salt by Hendrix Mermaid Oil Facial Oil. I really like this facial oil. I can't remember what it is in it that I really like the smell of. I love the smell of this, and this is like a bit of it's like a concoction of oils, so it's like a mixture face oil. I really like it. This is just the sample size. I think I've used up like 2 of the sample sizes now, and I really enjoy it. It's really nice and nourishing. It's not overly heavy on the skin, and it does sink in quite nicely. I've got a few, actually we'll finish talking about the skincare items, and then we'll do the makeup last. The Ultraviolet SPF 50 Plus Queen Screen. This is like a illuminating version of their sunscreen, and it does come with a little pipette. I don't think I was using enough of this, but I found if I used more than one, so I would use a full pipette of this every day. I really liked it when I was doing that, but I think they recommend using 2 to 3 pipettes, like full pipettes. If I used that much, my makeup would just like slide off my face. Like I would try and apply it and it would jump straight off my face. So I only used 1 pipette, probably not enough to get me to like that 50 SPF level, but I did enjoy it. It sunk into the skin nicely. I would consider repurchasing it, but as I said, I don't think I was using the recommended amount. I've been told, I think it was like 2 to 3 or 3 pipettes full of that. That's so much on my skin, and I don't think my oily skin would handle it. I think my makeup would be slipping and sliding around like it was like the water park. Tatcha, the Deep Cleanser. I really liked this cleanser. I got this in, I think it was a skincare pack from Tatcha from Christmas time. I just don't like this packaging that it comes in. I wish that the cleansers from Tatcha came in a squeezy tube. I just find it really hard with these tubes and these bottles to get the last little bit out because it's kind of like a soft plastic. It's really hard to squeeze that last little bit out, and I always feel like I am not getting the last little bit that's in the bottle, and it really annoys me. It really annoys me when I feel like a brand is ripping me off, even if it's just a little bit. The Sol de Janeiro hand cream. I really liked this hand cream, and it smells like the Boom Boom cream. I think my husband used up like half of this tube in one day though. So I was like heartbroken when I found out that this was completely empty, because it was either my husband or my mum that was like, oh, this is really nice, and used like half the tube in one day, and I found out when it was too late, and I was quite upset. The Indeed Labs Eye Silix 2. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th tube of this. I find this is a really good eye cream. It's really quite gentle. It really softens the skin around the eyes. I often go back to this. I think, like I said, this is like my 3rd or 4th tube of this, and it's always a really nice one. I think it's about $30 or $40 from Priceline, so it is like mid-tier range, but it's a good one. Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I actually would consider picking this up. I really enjoyed it. I found it was really nice on my hair. I do have a bottle of Olaplex sitting under my sink that I want to try and kind of compare the results. I think I might like Olaplex more. I did enjoy this one. I had some people tell me that they found it was like too heavy for their hair, but me personally, I know it says, I think in the instructions, to apply it from root to tip. I did the opposite. Like I would squirt some in my hair, do it like mid-length to ends, and then I would do the ever so tiniest little bit on my roots. I wouldn't like start on my roots because I just find when I do deep conditioning stuff like that, it just makes my hair too greasy. Like I have oily roots, but I also have frizzy hair. So I know that the conditioning will help the frizz, but at the same time, it doesn't help the oil. It makes my hair look greasy and oily far too early than it needs to be. We have some makeup items, and I also have a nail polish item. So this is the Sally Hansen Natural Nail Growth Revitalizer. This took me a very long time to get through, and did I see any real effects to my nails? No, so definitely wouldn't purchase that. It was super liquidy as well, which I found really weird. I found it almost like the consistency of a nail oil as opposed to like a nail treatment. Lancome Noir Hypnotic Hypnose Mascara. I really liked this mascara, so much so I would actually consider picking it up. I know that Lancome always do sets at Christmas time, so I would seriously consider picking this up in one of the sets, like in the Boxing Day sales, because I really enjoy this mascara. If I didn't have so many like mini samples all the time, I would seriously consider picking up the sets. Like if it comes to Christmas time and I'm completely out of my mascaras and my mascara samples, I will definitely be considering picking up one of the sets. Innisfree Auto Eyebrow Pencil. I just found the color was off on this. It lasted me an extremely long time. However, I found the pencil was too stiff to actually like get it on my eyebrows. I ended up like snapping big chunks off a few times because I just found like it wasn't getting on my brows and I had to press quite hard. So I didn't enjoy this. It was super cheap. So if you like really stiff eyebrow pencils and you can find a color that matches you, it's a good one because it was super cheap and it lasted forever, but just not for me. NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Eye Pencil in Viva Veneto. This is the black. I have received another one of these in one of my most recent orders lately, so I don't need to purchase a full size. And I don't know whether I would purchase a full size in this. I have that many black eyeliners in my collection at the moment that I need to get through first, but I don't think I would even consider picking this one up. Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Lip Gloss in Scene Stealer. I did manage to get this one mostly finished. I was trying to get the stopper out so I could get the last little bit out of the tube, and I accidentally pushed the stopper into the tube instead of out of the tube, so I can't use it anymore, unfortunately, even though there's a tiny little bit left in there. But I made it to the point where I needed to get the stopper out and there was only like a really small amount left in there, so I am satisfied with this one and I'm calling it done. The Bite lip pencil in Sable. I really like these lip pencils, but unfortunately Bite doesn't make this formula anymore. This was a really nice color. Out of this one and the other colors that I have finished up previously, I did prefer the other colors, but I really like the formula. As I said, they don't make it anymore. Fenty Brow MVP Brow Wax Pencil. I don't think this is very good value for money. This is quite expensive for how much product you get, and if you use this quite regularly, like every day, and if you have quite stubborn brows, you're going to find yourself needing to use a lot, and you are going to go through it super quickly, and I didn't find it all that effective at keeping my brows maintained and shaped and like flat to my face, so didn't think it was worth it. And last but not least is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I was mixing this with my Andalou Naturals CC cream at the start of the year, and then I was mixing this with my foundation that I was using, well, currently using in this month's Project Pan, which was the CoverGirl something or other. This was like nice to kind of cut and mix with foundations that didn't match and didn't give me the coverage that I needed. I wouldn't repurchase it though. It did last me a decent amount of time. it went well with the products that I was mixing it with, but I don't plan on being in that predicament again, where I need to like have another foundation to mix with something, if that makes sense. So that's all my products. I have a shit ton of stuff in front of me here. I was really shocked by how much I used over the past 2 months. It just seemed to be accumulating, and there was like the hair care products and stuff been in my shower for ages, like a year or something, and they finally just were all calling it quits. So really successful month using up the like old bits and pieces that have just been hanging around for a while, or bits and pieces that just had a little bit of product left in them. Let me know down in the comments box whether you've tried any of these products and your thoughts on them, and what you managed to use up in May and June. While you're down there, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel for future Empties videos. You can join my membership while you're down there for extra perks, and you can also applaud this video if you enjoyed it. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.